Welcome to our video on caffeine and mindfulness, and how these two practices can contribute to a healthy and sustainable relationship. In today's fast-paced world, we often turn to caffeine to keep us going, but this can have negative effects on our mental and physical health, as well as our relationships. By practicing mindfulness and making conscious decisions about our caffeine consumption, we can improve our overall well-being and create stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Part 1. Understanding caffeine. Caffeine is a stimulant found in coffee, tea, chocolate, and many other commonly consumed substances. While it can have some benefits, such as increasing alertness and concentration, it can also have negative side effects. Consuming too much caffeine can lead to insomnia, anxiety, and even caffeine overdose. In addition, caffeine can cause jitters and irritability, which can make it harder to communicate effectively and connect with others. To avoid the negative effects of caffeine, it's important to understand your own tolerance and limit your consumption accordingly. This means paying attention to how much caffeine you're consuming, and how it's affecting you. Some people are more sensitive to caffeine than others, so it's important to listen to your body and make adjustments as necessary. Part 2. Mindfulness and relationships. Mindfulness is the practice of being present and aware in the moment. It involves paying attention to your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, without judgment or distraction. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our own needs and feelings, as well as those of our partner. Mindfulness can also help us communicate more effectively, by allowing us to listen more deeply and respond more thoughtfully. By being fully present in the moment, we can create a deeper connection with our partner and build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Part 3. Combining caffeine and mindfulness. While caffeine and mindfulness may seem like opposing practices, they can actually complement each other in some ways. For example, by being mindful of our caffeine consumption, we can avoid overloading our bodies with caffeine and experiencing negative side effects. We can also be more intentional about how and when we consume caffeine, to ensure that it's serving our needs and not just a habit or addiction. In addition, caffeine can actually enhance mindfulness practice in some cases. For example, a small amount of caffeine can increase alertness and focus, which can help us stay present and engaged in the moment. However, it's important to find the right balance, as too much caffeine can have the opposite effect and make it harder to be mindful. Part 4. Practical tips for a healthy and sustainable relationship. Now that we've explored the relationship between caffeine and mindfulness, let's take a look at some practical tips for creating a healthy and sustainable relationship. Practice mindfulness together. By practicing mindfulness together, you can create a deeper connection and better understand each other's needs and feelings. Limit caffeine consumption. Be mindful of your caffeine consumption, and limit it to a level that works for your body and lifestyle. Communicate effectively. Use mindful communication techniques to ensure that you're listening deeply and responding thoughtfully. Spend quality time together. Make time for each other and focus on activities that you both enjoy. Take care of yourself. By taking care of yourself, you'll be better able to show up in your relationship and be present for your partner. In conclusion, caffeine and mindfulness can both contribute to a healthy and sustainable relationship, when practiced mindfully. By understanding your own caffeine tolerance and being present and aware in your relationship, you can create a deeper connection and build a stronger, more fulfilling relationship. Thank you for watching, and we hope that these tips will help you on your journey towards a healthy and sustainable relationship. Remember to be mindful of your own needs and those of your partner, and to communicate effectively and lovingly. With these practices, you can create a relationship that is healthy, sustainable, and fulfilling for both you and your partner. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you all the best on your journey towards a mindful, caffeine-conscious relationship.